Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Leann and this is my channel, Small Town Stitches. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. Today is November 30th. We're already in the last day of November. And this is Flosstube 99. We're almost at 100. So I hope everyone is doing well. I may be a little bit fidgety. My anxiety is a bit up. So I'm just gonna be up and honest with everybody. See if I can do this without crying. It's already starting. So today marks the year anniversary of the Oxford High School shooting here in Michigan. So I almost kept my daughter home from school today because of my anxiety. And long story short, she's at school. I just kind of said a prayer and sent her in. So if I am a bit fidgety, I apologize. I hope everyone has been doing well. We are all doing well here, all healthy. Ish. My daughter finally got over her allergies and then came down with a cold, but she seems to be on the mend from that. So, yeah, my husband is doing well. He just found out his schedule for December and he works a lot. He has to pull a couple 48s, which are 48-hour shifts, so 2 24s in a row. So he's not exactly looking forward to that, but the nice thing with him working for our township is that I can run him food and I can run him clean clothes and stuff like that. So yeah. Let's see, coming up next week, our daughter has her Christmas or her winter concert at school, and she is oh so excited for that. And yeah, she is way ready for Christmas break. Mom's looking at taking a couple days off with her, probably on the days that her dad has to work, just so she doesn't feel like she just has to sit and watch me work all day, because that's not exactly fun. So yeah, not a lot is done with me. I had a new eye exam. I haven't ordered my glasses yet because who wants to order glasses at Christmas time? But other than that, it's just the same old here all the time, and that's okay. We had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everyone else did too, if you are living in the States. So Christmas, I brought the pies and green bean casserole to my parents, and I just made the green bean casserole at my parents' house, because it was easier. But I woke up and made Thanksgiving dinner for my husband because he worked a 24-hour shift that day. So I got up and made them. I tried a new recipe. I did a turkey breast in the crock pot. I made them mashed potatoes, gravy, green bean, I think I said green bean casserole already, but whatever. I made them a whole like mini Thanksgiving dinner because you should still have Thanksgiving dinner even if you're working, I think. So yeah, and then my daughter spent the night at my parents' house. My husband was at work, so I was like, well, I'm gonna come home, get a ton of stitching out, done. No, I came home after I helped my mom clean up. I think I got home like at 6:30, something like that, and then the dogs had to keep going out, and I did watch some Flosstube, and I think I was ready for bed at 10. Just because I had woke up at 5:30 that morning to cook. So there was my plans. All right, let's talk some stitching. I forgot a project. Hold on. Never mind, I did not forget a project. My anxiety is just up and I'm fidgety. So I apologize about that. Okay, so let's talk stitching progress. So I have worked on 1, 2, 3, 5 projects since you last saw it, and I just realized I didn't take one out of the hoop, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Our first one, we have another finish. This is Mary Noel by Sue Hillis Designs, and in true fashion, the dogs have decided that they want to start playing. So this is what the pattern looks like. You'll notice a couple changes down here on mine. Mine is stitched on an 18 count, like a white opalescent fabric, with Bleeding Heart by Threadworks. And it's done. It's not gonna be finished up right for Christmas this year, but it's done. And I'm so proud of it. I think I have a before picture. I got a total of 731 stitches to finish it, and here we are now. I love this. As you can see, the other thing with all the stars that was supposed to be down here, I took that out because I was not about to do more of those stars in this pattern. But I love the way it turned out. I love the variegated red. Love it. Abso-freaking-lutely love it. So that leaves us up to 3 finishes so far this year, which is a lot when you consider that I'm a full coverage stitcher. And 2 of them were in the month of November. And they didn't take that long to finish. They just needed to be done. So that was project number 1. After Mary Noel, I decided it was time for a new start because I need another full coverage new start, like I need another orifice in my body. And that was Beginner T-Rex. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs chart, and the artwork is by David Penfound. This was a chart that my daughter picked out, and I have decided to do something different with this. I have decided every day I stitch on it, I'm gonna take an end picture like Suki, the brown-eyed stitcher, does, and post it to Instagram. So I kind of have a little highlight going, and you'll be able to see it kind of evolve from there. So like I said, this was a new start, and I got a total of 1,337 stitches in. And this is where we are. Starting on page 1 with a corner of that sky. So lots of different shades of purple, burgundy. There is a couple blues in there, but you can't see when you look at it like this, but this is actually really fun to stitch on, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's not super confetti heavy, but there is enough color in it to not get bored of it. So after I finish my husband's piece, this will be my concentration to do at least 100 stitches on a day, because as much as I want to see other ones done too, I want this to be done before she doesn't like dinosaurs anymore. So this will be my focus. I'm really liking that. All right, so I'm gonna have to admit, Vonnie, I failed. I didn't stitch on this stocking this month. I was stitching on that T-Rex on the 25th, and then the 24th on Thanksgiving, like I said, I just didn't get a lot of stitching done. So next up is Halloween Sampler. This is by Cottage Garden Samplers. I always want to say something different. That's this piece. I believe, have a before picture. I didn't get as much progress done as I would have liked, but I still got some progress done. This is where we are now. I'll bring it in. I finished the Twilight and the Unusual. So I got 2 more words done. We're getting there. This will be a finish, of course, in 2023. At the bottom, though, it's not just words. I think there's a cauldron. Yeah, there's a cauldron, a cat, and a jack-o'-lantern, and the witch's shoe on the bottom, too. So you would think that that's not a lot of stitching, but it does add up. I still got, well, my math is a bit off. 295 stitches done. Like I said, nope, 333. I apologize. I looked at the wrong day, just in those 2 words. So, that's all I got done on that one. Okay, so today and yesterday, my Turquoise by Carolyn Manning came up. Obviously, I haven't worked on it today. I haven't worked on anything today. This is being filmed before work. Hence the reason it's so dark, because our lighting sucks in this room. But I wanted to film it and make sure it got up to you guys. So this is where I started. I had the bottom of page 2 to finish. And I got 288 stitches in last night, and I did finish at least page 2. So this is where we're sitting now. This I don't consider a full coverage because it's not like Heaven and Earth Designs, but it is full coverage because there's no spaces between at all. It's solid stitching. So lots of color changes. I use the Markup RX. I think that's what it's called for this. I prefer Pattern Keeper. I have tried and I've tried and I've tried. It seems with Carolyn Manning Designs, it's very hit and miss. Either it works in Pattern Keeper or it doesn't. It's not the same for every pattern, and it's not the same like everyone who has this. It's weird. I wish mine did. It doesn't. So I use Markup RX. It works. I prefer Pattern Keeper. But hopefully we'll get a little bit more done of that today. All right, now let's talk. Actually, I need to take it off the hoop. I have not worked on this at all today. And this is my Hometown Hero Firefighter. It's a mini by Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Donna Gelsinger. I'm just gonna leave that one there. You're gonna have a random thread. I'm gonna take this off the hoop for you because I have a page finish. I am so proud of all the work that I have gotten done on this piece this year. My mom watches my videos, so hi Mom, if you're watching. My dad told me at Thanksgiving that he's tired of hearing my mom talk about it, so I need to hurry up and finish this piece. And I was like, I don't think you understand how much work goes into this piece. A lot. But I do have a page finish. I think I have a picture where it was last time you guys saw it. Here we are now. So I have finished, let me see if I can hold it. I have finished this page. I've started on this page already. I'm a couple diagonals in. These are 2 pages over here. So I have upped my stitch count on this. I try to do now between 150 to 200 a day. I have gotten a total of 4,309 stitches on it so far this month. So let me bring it in. This is where we are. As you can see, this was a page right here. So all this is from the next page, and this is turnout gear and their boots. So that's where we are so far. I am so proud of this. I can't wait. My mom said that she needs to be there when I give it to my husband because she's invested in it too. So, but I will say one thing that's holding me up. These boots are so confetti heavy. So confetti heavy. It takes forever to work on them. They look great, but they're not easy. And that's where we are right now. All right, let's talk. I have not had any purchases. Dogs are driving me crazy. Let's talk some plans. Actually, first, I had a gift that was sent to me. I did not get permission to use her name, so I'm not going to name drop her. I know she watches the channel, and she asked if she could send me something. So I said, sure. And I gave her my address. And what came in the mail is not what she said. Because this is what came in the mail. So I opened it up. She said there was a pattern that made her think of me. And I've never been one to stitch a Barbara Anna, but this is Barbara Anna Garden of Dreams, and I think this has to happen because that is kind of me. So she sent me that. She sent me a 20 count piece of vintage country mocha, and there was a needle minder in here as well, and I don't know where it disappeared to. But then the rest of this box is filled with DMC. So I asked her, and she said this is close to a full set. It's not quite a full set, but it is close, she said. And I can't say thank you enough. I was completely without words telling her thank you, but this is not expected at all. I don't expect anyone to monetarily support my channel. I don't expect anyone to send me anything, but it touched me. That's all I can say is it touched me. So thank you again. All right, so plans. I already have my December already laid out. Same thing, we have our Whip Go goals. Mine are a little bit odd because one of my Whip Go goals is a Halloween piece because Halloween night's gonna come out. And then of course I spin my wheel like I normally do. I will still try to work on Firefighter every day. But Quaker Christmas and Halloween night are my Whip Go goals for December. Now, if you made it this far, cool. Thanks for not giving up on me. I am going to do Flossmas again this year, hopefully. I tried it 2 times in a row so far. 2020 kind of derailed. My papa passed away, so that got a little bit. And then 2021 went downhill because I got sick with the C word and I just couldn't finish. So we'll see. Hopefully 2022 goes by a little bit better, but I am planning on doing Flossmas. I will have an advent calendar later on. Heather, the Blessed Stitcher on Instagram, and I decided to do one for each other. So that'll be fun. I gotta wait for the rest of her stuff to come in and send it out down to Texas for her. But that'll start on the 12th, hopefully, for the last 12 days we just did 12 days. But I'm super excited about that. So mine will kind of just be like Vlogmas style, like I've done in the past. Show you what I worked on the day before, stuff like that. So join me if you are interested. I think it should be fun. I love watching people's Vlogmas videos or Christmas countdown or Vlogmas or whatever you want to call them. So it is time for me to get ready for work. Thankfully, I already dropped dinner in the crock pot. We're going to have Swedish meatballs over noodles tonight. That was picked out. The meal was picked out for the meal plan by my husband. My daughter picked it out to have it tonight. So I hope everyone has a great day. Hopefully I can just chill out a little bit. But remember, your mental health is important, and to take time for yourself each and every day in whatever form that is. If you are struggling, reach out. There are so many people, so many professionals that you can reach out to. Don't internalize it and keep it all in. It's important to be heard and not to bottle it all up. So remember to be a light to the world around you, and I will see you guys later. Bye.